Hey everybody, welcome back to Parkitect Disneyland. Today I'm going to be building a backstage cast member area which is going to be between Space Mountain and the back of the main street. So this is not visible from the guests in the park, it is a hidden kind of place. But basically this is just an area where staff, cast members, whatever you want to call them at Disney, can go and have lunch, eat their food, maybe. This is the maintenance area where maybe some trucks come in and park and they go and do maintenance on the park, that kind of thing. So basically I thought this was quite a good place to put the maintenance staff place, because I have those maintenance doors on the back of Space Mountain, and also I have the doors on the back of the Main Street buildings. So this area kind of ties the two together. So I'm basically just gonna try and make it look kind of pretty for the staff, just, you know, a bit of shrubbery, so it's just not all just plain tarmac. But yeah, it's just going to be, you know, this is like a canteen here in the middle. I'm going to put some chairs and tables out, so if it's hot they can sit outside, and then just going to make like a row with some parking spaces basically, and just make it look functional. So that's the idea. I really liked the idea of having like this road kind of leading up past Space Mountain. I think I saw something similar to that on Google Maps, and that's where I kind of took the inspiration for this. Can't really remember now. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to have like this road kind of at the back of the Space Mountain where the doors are, so you can kind of see that it's easy for them to take maybe in the off-season time and they need to go and do maintenance on the trains. They can take the trains out easily from that big door there on the side, and it's easily accessible to this road here. So that's kind of like the logic behind it, I guess. But yeah, I'm just laying down some stuff. I have noticed that this path that I've laid down is the same color as the roof of the Main Street buildings. And I can't really remember now because this is quite a while ago that I built this, but I think I changed the color of the roofs on the Main Street buildings so that it's not all the same. I said this before in a previous video about the shades of grey, and I try and change them up so it's not all the same. Otherwise, as I said before, like roof pieces and floor pieces being the same color, then you can't really tell if there's a difference between textures and things, like maybe the tarmac on the floor is the same as the roof, that kind of thing. So I will go back in and change those tones a little bit, but for now I'm just placing it all in and I'll change it later. So if you read today's video title, you will see that I'm building the Tron ride, so that will happen in a few minutes time. I'll start basically the basic construction for that. It's by no means finished in this video, but do stick around and check out me starting that kind of build. That was kind of the thing really that made me want to start building this Disneyland park. I wanted to make like a Tron ride, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to do this big Tron ride, I might as well do, you know, the Main Street and Tomorrowland, and then it kind of all went on from there, and now I'm doing a full park. I am kind of stuck at the moment. I've built the Main Street, I've built Tomorrowland, Frontierland, the castle area, you know, but I need to do the other areas, Fantasyland, and what other areas are there? Well, I need to do a Haunted Mansion and that kind of thing. I've literally just gone blank now. I can't remember the areas of Disneyland, but I basically need to do those around the back of the park. And yeah, it's been quite a challenge, and I'm actually kind of stuck at the moment on what to do, so I'm just kind of having a break from it and gonna see if inspiration comes to me and then get back into it again. But I do plan on finishing this park, even if it does take me a while. So here I'm just plopping down these like yellow curb pieces. I thought it'd be cool to have like this kind of area where it's like you can't park your car here or anything because it's too close to the building. So I thought that'd be quite a cool little detail and a nice little touch to add in there. Trying to add some shrubbery to kind of make it look pretty back here, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. And here we are, some tables and chairs. This is just for like the people to sit outside if it's hot, if they want to eat their lunch on their break or something like that. So here we go, starting Tron. So obviously in the game there is not a motorbike coaster, so I am making do with this cable hydraulic launch coaster, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm just kind of doing like my own layout, but trying to keep like similarities to the beginning of the ride, like the one at Shanghai Disneyland. And then obviously I'm gonna do like an indoor section in the dark. So I'm just gonna try and make like a small compact kind of twisty layout for the indoor section. And yeah, I'm basically just gonna make it all black and then try and add like some neon stuff in the inside to make it Tron looking. Again, like I did with Space Mountain, I'm not gonna go crazy on the inside with details because no one will see it, and I think what's the point if I'm gonna make it inside an enclosed building. So I do a little something, but nothing crazy. Maybe nothing. If I made like an outdoor Tron ride, maybe I would have done a lot more scenery and been a bit more imaginative or more creative with what I could do. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this one quite basic. I am using the track edit mod for this at this time of building it. It doesn't actually work anymore. So I am aware of that in case you're asking me how I'm bending the track and that kind of thing. So yeah, I used a mod called track edit for this, just to try and make some like overbank curves like here and that kind of thing. It does actually cause the game to lag a lot when you're using it. The frame rate is terrible when you use that mod, but yeah, the mod doesn't seem to work anymore, which is a bit of a shame because I did actually create some quite cool shapes using that mod. But I'm fine without it now, and also with the latest update, which will come out in a couple of weeks, I guess, there's going to be some more options on the coaster tool, building tool, so I'm looking forward to that. So I don't think we're going to really need the edit mod that much in the future. So I'm just going to go in and add some like arrows and that kind of thing, and neon things that the train will pass through. All these things, these colors that will kind of pop in the black. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, and just placing bits along the side of the track, along the layout. As I said, I don't complete this today. This will take a few episodes, I think. There is quite a lot to do, especially with like that big glass futuristic building outside that they have, and that was like a real challenge. So I shall probably get onto that in the next episode and doing all the outside, and yeah, just try and tie up this Tron ride with the rest of the Tomorrowland. But I knew I wanted to have the Tron ride and the Space Mountain. I didn't want to just have one or the other. So I guess I'm being a bit greedy. Saying that Disney Florida will have both, I guess, in the future. But the Shanghai, there is no Space Mountain. They just have the Tron ride.
Bruce, did you tell her that rock and roll is jazz? Yeah, sure, that's what I told her. Is there something wrong with that?
So I'm just going to go out and place down some like custom supports for now. These will get more kind of detailed, and I move a few of them later on when I realise that some of them aren't quite in the right place. So I am using the pipes and vents here to make the footers like I did in one of the videos for my Cedar Fair's Adventure series. But actually now you can actually use the cylinder from the shapes that comes with the game and actually create the same thing. That wasn't available at the time I built this with the shapes. I love the shapes in this game, they're really cool. I actually made quite a lot of cool things using those shapes and just by layering them and stacking them up. So that's basically all I have time for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video, then click that little bell icon. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to add some screenshots now at the end just to show you kind of what I did with that backstage area. But I'll see you next time. Bye.